Loading the latest experience of Brews in baseball.
Oh, yeah. Baseball will be played at the major league level in the regular season for the first time in 2023. Reese, my friend, who can baseball fans in 2023, in your highly scientific, purely analytical, definitely not emotional opinion, expect to be holding the commissioner's trophy, that vaunted piece of metal? Who's going to be holding that commissioner's trophy in late October / early November of 2023? Who's going to win it all this season?
Dude, I am so sad right now.
I think we're in alignment then.
Houston.
Yeah.
I am so glad that you're with me on this, because you saw me for a good minute. I listened to every word you said, but I just couldn't look up because I already knew the answer before you asked the question. Look, here's the thing about the Houston Astros. It sucked that they cheated in 2017. We've talked ad nauseum about how cheating and baseball are just like this. We've come to terms with it. That's fine. You got to at least respect them for the talent that they have, for the talent they developed, for the talent that they've bought. Well-run organization. It's just unfortunate that that scandal has kind of tainted their franchise for a long time. Even that they've won this current World Series, there's a tint of general resentment towards them. And look, is it deserved? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? But I can't hate. I really can't.
I remember in 2014, they came very close to making the playoffs. 2015, they came really close to knocking off the Royals, who ended up winning the World Series that year. And I remember telling a friend of ours from college, like, dude, this team, I'm excited about this team. Like, I'm happy for them legitimately. And then they won in 2017 in one of the most entertaining World Series in our lifetime. And we were just like, dude, this team is for real. They are good. They are really good. And that was based off a team in 2013 that lost like 110 games or however many it was. And then obviously in 2019, we found out about all the shady stuff they did with trash cans and cameras and buzzers and etc. So that bit leaves a very sour taste in our mouth. But what baseball fans, I think we should all understand. Number one, first and foremost, the Astros are really good at baseball. And number two, they were always good at baseball. They just went above and beyond in a way that isn't sportsman-like to win their championship. Every team has done it. Every team is probably doing it in some capacity. Just may not be as effective. They were just the best at doing it, and they just happen to get caught. Everyone is cheating in some capacity or doing something that's slightly against the rules in some way to go above and beyond to give themselves that little competitive advantage. But would you blame your own team for doing the same thing? And that's the thing that I think Reese and I are in agreement on. Like, they're good. The Astros are really good. Do they deserve it? Yeah. Did they deserve to be punished? Also, yes. That doesn't mean that they're the only ones doing it. They losing Justin Verlander? Yes, that's big. But they didn't really lose, the biggest part of that. Because the biggest part of the reason they won is because they have a well-run, well-coached team, and they just are very good at baseball. As much as it hurts to say, that's just the truth.
I think it's such an important message. I don't know why I'm saying this right now, other than the fact that we have to look at the game of baseball and the business of baseball, not only at the same time, from the best perspective that we possibly can, from the players and from the people that are genuinely invested in the good of the game, as it were. I tell you, people would get every advantage they possibly can to win. That includes the players, the organization, what have you, whether it's cheating, using sticky substances, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, we should try to limit that to not create a completely unfair advantage. But we have to remember, these players, baseball is their life.
It's how they feed their families. To imply there's not cheating in regular business, just look at Steve Cohen. Steve Cohen's group has been accused of insider trading, which is illegal. Baseball just happens to be these players' way of making money.
I think if you were to add, I'm sure this question has been brought up in documentaries and interviews, what have you, but I think the message remains the same. If you were to take a guy 35 years old, and if you were to give him a pill or a substance or a way to prolong his career so he can make some more money for his retirement, for his transition into another job, what have you, he would take it just because of the pressure of staying alive in this business. Because if you drop off of the main levels, the money ain't there. Sure, you would pay for the top prospects or the stars that are expected to get to the majors. But I think for the majority of the guys, they are busting their butts. And it's just like us actor, at least me as an actor, you know, we bust our butt with our talent, you know, we get rejected sometimes, and that's okay. You just remember why you do this, and it's because you love to play the game or you love to do the thing, and you can't imagine yourself doing anything else. Wow, what a turn of events this emotional wavelength of a podcast has taken.